Hi, ladies. I'm coming to give you another update. Well, for those who followed my last video, which was about almost 4 or 5 days ago now, it was an issue with Shania's Daycare where they had gave her some fruit cocktail, and like I said, we all know fruit cocktail contains peaches, so she wasn't supposed to have any. Anyway, I called the daycare Monday morning um, before I had to clock into work, and the receptionist claimed that there is two different types of fruit cocktail, and that one did not contain peaches. It contained pears. Now, I for one, I've ate plenty of fruit cocktail. I know it contains cherries, peaches, pears, and I think that's about it. I think maybe apricots. I'm not sure, um, but I pretty much know that that's what's included in fruit cocktail. So she was like, well, if you feel as though I should go back and tell her teacher what she shouldn't have, even though it's hanging up in the classroom, I'll go back and do it. I said, no, it's okay. I said, I'm just trying to figure out, why one week they served fruit cocktail, Shania didn't get it. Well, one day they served it, she didn't get it, and this time she received it. And she was like, well, there's different types of fruit cocktail. Maybe she's telling the truth, but I'll do more research on that probably tonight because Shania has been home with me. Um, I completed my first 4 days of work. Yay! The first 2 days was computer training, which was pretty easy. It wasn't that bad. And the last 2 days I've been out on the floor. I trained for about, let's see, I trained for 3 hours. Sunday I trained, I'm sorry, Saturday I trained for 3 hours. And Sunday I was on my own. They gave me my register number, and they gave my cashier's number that I use to log on and log off my cash register. And it's different than what I was used to when I worked at Walmart back in 2001. Um, the procedures at this Walmart is they assign you to a register, but you're not guaranteed to be at that register your whole shift. It changes. Now, everybody said I was doing pretty good to only train for 3 hours and to be out on the floor on my own with my own register. I mean, it's pretty simple. I will say some of the stuff that you learn in the computer-based training you do not do on the floor, and some of the stuff on the floor is not even included in the computer-based training, which I think they should update it because what you're learning is nothing of what you're going to be doing. What you learn is something what you do on the floor. So it's a neat system. To me, it's neat because it's different and it involves less waiting for your manager or your supervisor to come and help you. You put in these codes to your register. They're called action codes, and you put them in, and each action code means something different. And they get it on their little. Your supervisor of the day gets it on their little. I guess it's a handheld tablet or something like that, and it goes directly. It tells you who's calling, whose code it is, what's the code for, and what register to go to. So if I'm in a bind and I don't know exactly what to do, like I loaded my first Visa gift card and I didn't read the back where it says cashier's peel this part off for the serial number. So I put in my action code 248, which is calling a CSM over to your register, customer service manager. and I put 248 access code, and it just takes a few minutes. Once your supervisor gets the code on her tablet or his tablet, they'll come to you, and he came to me and asked me what I need help with. There's also, you can also call for CSM, and if you figure it out, like I've did plenty of times, I've called and I figured out what I need to do. You can cancel it by 202, which is cancel previous request, and they know it's coming from you because it's your cashier number, so it's known as you. Now, I had my first rude customer, and I needed help because she was doing WIC. I never did WIC before on the register. They don't even show you how to do it in the computer-based training. The lady was drunk. Believe it or not, she was drunk, and I kept, I was saying hi, how are you doing? Um, I hope you have a good day. And she was like, no, it's not a good day. You don't understand. He's gonna yell at me. You can't go no faster. And she was just sitting there just burping and stumbling. I'm like, okay. So I was like, I'm sorry it's taking so long as I've never did before. She was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? What is taking so long? You don't understand what I'm going to get yelled at. I was like, okay. And there was a customer behind her, and I had finished her. I finished her groceries at the time. This is before the week. I finished her groceries, and she didn't have enough food stamps on her card. So it's a way you have to food stamp modify, which is the machine tells you how much food stamps is left. Your register tells you how much is left on the card. You put that amount in, and you hit food stamp modify, and then you have them swipe it again. And she was upset about that. But I had a fellow cashier behind me. She helped me do it. So I know what I'm doing. So then I thought I was finished. I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay. She's like, no, I'm not done yet. And, she was loud. And all the customers was looking like, okay, what's going on? So the lady behind her groceries had came up because the automatic belt pushes the groceries forward. And she was like, no, I need more room. I need more room. So she pushed the lady's groceries all the way back up the belt to where she was at. And I cut the belt off so that the groceries would have came back down. So I don't think that the lady would appreciate her pushing her groceries back up there twice. And she put maybe 4 or 5 items up there. I called for my CSM because she was like, do you need help? I said, yeah. I said, I don't know how to do it. So she came and she helped me. And it was crazy. After the lady left, I apologized to my other customer in the line, and she said, no, you're fine. And she said, you handled that very, very good. She said, I don't know what I would be able to do. And then another cashier came up to me, a coworker. She said, well, you've just been knighted because we've all had her. And I was like, well, thank you. But, I mean, she wasn't too rude. I know sometimes people can be very rude. I also made a mistake. I gave back the wrong change. It wasn't too much. I actually gave back less. And I'm glad he called it because I was moving so fast. I didn't catch it. And he came back. And he was the customer. He had a back injury. And instead of me, I took his groceries to him and put them in his cart. And he was like, thank you so much because I can't bend over. I said, you're welcome. And he came back and he said, you only gave me $5.43 and my receipt says $4. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, I was just going so fast. He said, it's okay. He's like, we all have to learn somewhere. He said, it was a simple mistake. He said, I'm not mad. I had the request for my drawer to be open, which I didn't know that the CSMs can approve a request over the tablet, and I only have to go look for them. They will approve it, and my register will pop open. I learned something new that day too. And I gave him a change, and I apologized a lot of times. And he said, it's fine. I made another mistake of not ringing up a coupon for $1 off. And I don't think the lady was too happy about that. I said, I'm so sorry. I directed her to customer service where, they'll bring up the receipt and then take the dollar off and give her a dollar back in cash or whatever. And um, I made some mistakes, but a lot of the customers are very, very nice. It's like, look, we all start somewhere. Mistakes come with learning something new. You'll get it eventually. Um, they don't mind me needing the help. They don't mind waiting a little extra longer. And it feels pretty good to know they not, judging me because I'm new. As if, oh no, we got this new person. They actually understand. They're very nice about it. But other than that, I've been on for 2 days on my own. Um, I don't know how to work self checkout. You rotate. You don't stay on one register. Example being, as in, I take my when I come in, it is time for my 15-minute break. A cashier, I'm sorry, will come and relieve me and say it's time for your 15. Go take a 15-minute break. No, cut my off. I'm sorry. I'll sign out the register and I do an action code 10, which tells the CSM my scan percentage, items per hour, and the time I logged off my register. After I do that, no, before I do that, I have to go and uh, put up my claims, which is if anybody don't want nothing at the register, I'll take it, put it in the bucket, and then when I'm done, I go put the bucket in the back, and I sort it out from housewares, HBA, cold food, disposable, stuff like that. And sorry about that. I thought I heard some noise at the door. And it is like 3 something in the morning, and everybody is asleep but me. So, me hearing noise at the door, I'm gonna automatically be like, "Excuse me, hold on, what is that?" I don't play them games. So, the cashier, the cashier will come with you for my 15-minute break. When I come back from my 15-minute break, I have to go find a supervisor, which I think is kind of wonky because if you're coming from your break, why do you have to go find a supervisor? They should have to be in one place or they should come find you. But it doesn't matter. And they tell me, okay, well, either you go back on the register you was just on, or I want you on register 12 or 5 or 10 or lawn and garden at register lawn and garden. They'll tell you where they want you to be at. So you rotate around the whole store, basically just about. So that's pretty cool. It makes the day go faster as well too, because when you rotate and you're constantly on the move. I will say the downfall is by the time for me to clock out, my feet be on fire. I have flat feet, so it makes it 10 times worse. Cause I'm constantly putting pressure on my my muscle. Excuse me, I'm tired on my muscle, and then with me being overweight, it doesn't help being flat footed. I have great shoes and I have great supportive shoes, but it's just my feet, period. And my feet be hurting so bad. I think last night my feet hurted from the time I clocked out, so the time I got off for work, till about 2 o'clock that morning, and my feet were still aching. So I'm going to invest in a pretty expensive either foot bath, or there's a foot massaging machine that's actually going on sale on Black Friday, which I seen in JCPenney's preview paper, and it's originally $80. It's on sale for $30. And it's a Shih Tzu or something like that. It's little balls that go around a circle and massage your foot, and it's heated. So I'm gonna probably get both of them because I'm gonna need them afterward. I plan on keeping being there for longer than 6 months, but 6 months is what I needed to transfer because the travel is so long. but I want to be hired permanently. I like what I do. I love the interaction with the customers. I love talking to them. I really like it, and I want to keep it. Uh, I know, if I'm not mistaken, Jamie, my fellow YouTuber, she asked me some questions when she commented on my other work video, and I didn't get a chance to read your comment yet. But yes, it does feel very good to work. I enjoy it. The downfall is missing Shania, which today she had a ball when she woke up and seen that I was home. She was so excited. All she did was put her hands out for me, and she went like this, like, "Come here, mommy." And she gave me a big old hug, and she started laughing. Oh, she was so happy, and I was so happy to see that expression on her face. Her best friend came over, which I haven't showed y'all her pictures with. Another girlfriend of mine of her little girl and Shania. They play just about every week, and they had a ball. And she fell asleep in my arms tonight. And tomorrow's my last day off before I start back work again. And we have to go through this whole song and bit. So I was really excited to see the smile on her face, because I know the change has been difficult on her like it has been on me. Probably more so on her because she's so used to being home, and now it's, daycare or grandma house or nana and pop house, and it's not really mommy and daddy anymore. She sees us at night when it's time to go to bed. When she comes home, it's time for bath, bed, and get ready for work. And then that's it. So it's kind of neat. Like tomorrow or today, however you want to consider it, since it's after 12 o'clock. I'm not sending her to daycare. She's gonna be home with me. I got the sausage out. I got the chicken out. We're gonna have a nice breakfast together. It's just with me and her. Um, so it feels good to be home with my baby. But other than that, it feels good to finally have my days off. I was working straight through. I have 2 days after Friday, no, after tomorrow, and then I'm off 2 days, and then I work 3 or 4 straight, and then I'm off again. So, but other than that, I like it. I like what I do. I like interacting with everybody. It, caused me to come out my shell. I'm not so cased in anymore, scared of how people perceive me. I may be just a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, if you don't like me, then that's on you. That's not on me. It's not my problem. It's yours. I can only be who I am. I've been closed in and cased in for so long. It feels so good to actually feel free, free of wondering what people think about you, free of how people perceive you, because it honestly is not. I can't tell you how to perceive me. I can't tell you to like me, but in all honesty, it's not. That has nothing to do with me. As long as I like myself, that's what matters the most. Is how I feel about me, not what everybody else feels. So it feels wonderful to actually feel like that. And I feel like, I'm trying to look like everybody else to please everybody else. I'm not here to please everybody else. And believe me, that took a lot of years to figure out. So, most likely I upload this video when I wake up. I just wanted to get it done. And let me know if you know if there's more than one kind of fruit cocktail out there. Because I need to know. Because I really think that the daycare is just covering us behind. And I didn't, I know Jamie asked about daycare. No, I honestly didn't really want to put her in daycare. I really, really didn't. But with my mom being so far away, and my mom is, she's sick. It's between her, her legs swelling or giving out, or her kidneys, and sometimes it's so much that she can't really physically keep up with Shania and be home with Shania. And then her dad's mom, older grandma. She is retired, but she also has, health issues. Nothing bad, but I just don't want to depend too much on them, and then feel as though I'm wearing out my welcome by getting the help I need. If you can understand what I mean. And other than that, I don't have, sisters. I don't have brothers, and I don't really trust a lot of people with Shania. My best friend, she wants her. She says, "I'll babysit for you." I love her to death. We've been friends for a long time, but I'm just scared. I see so much on the news and TV. I'm still scared of daycare, but I'm just scared of anything happening to her, and we feel like I could prevent it by just not letting her go or keeping her home. So it's like I said, it's a lot of things that's coming out of the shell for me. A lot of things that's new. Um, but for right now, it's daycare, grandmom, and nana, and that's besides her being home with dad. That's all I trust for her to be with right now. So okay, ladies, let me get out of here. I didn't want to make another 21-minute video, so I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.